Okay, so we are creating our basic setup, and in some previous videos we have just included our Bootstrap, JS, CSS, and we created partials and layouts, main layouts, and we have just given the basic setup. And right now let's create our navbar that we will require in our application. So what type of application navbar will be required, and this is the navbar that we may create in our application. So this is the image of our application that we are going to build. So main focus our navbar. So we have required in a navbar. So we will create our bootstrap navbar. So because we are using a bootstrap, so vision plus the company name and some list. So company, change company, and this is a list item, budgets, expense, request, users. Simple we for search we just required will be a farm and the image of the company and the drop down list for profile. So this navbar we are going to create, and let's now jump to our text editor and search our file. Control P, and we have a file with underscore nav. So this is your navbar. Okay, so create nav nav and nav class will be navbar, because we are I'm using a bootstrap a snippet 4, so you may include your bootstrap in the snippet 4. So if you are not mm, so at this video we are not going to discuss how we can do it. So we have another series of sublime text packages. You can visit our course, which is free of cost and absolutely free. So HDSQL and sublime text and the basic Laravel fundamentals, you can go and search and how you can use it. So you can use it. So navbar, so navbar and navbar default. So navbar default. Navbar default. So we will setting a class and navbar static top, and another class name which we use in our custom CSS head style. Okay, and under a navbar, so we have need a container. Under container, so one is required for our brand and one is required for our list. So one is for our brand and one div is required for our list, which is this company name. Okay, create a div with class navbar header, navbar header, and another div uh, with navbar collapse, and collapse. uh, Collapse, sorry, collapse. Also we will set a ID for it. which is Navbar. Maybe it may be required in some stages. So we will. Okay, in a brand, let's create an anchor tag and a H reference. Not so right now we are not giving a link, and it is online Rana right now, the company branded. Okay, okay, create a UL. So unorder list, because we will require a list item. So its class will be navbar navbar nav, and also we will set it to navbar right. Okay, so list item, under list item we required an anchor tag. So one list item plus anchor tag, and how many required? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, let's create just 5 or 6. Let's create 6. Not this way. Anchor tag 6. I think we have to use a group, maybe. Yes. So use group. So parentheses we can group. So 6 li and 6 anchor tag. So we can give it right. Okay, the first one is change company, and the second one is department and periods, and third one is budgets, fourth one is expense request, expense expense request, and our users. So users. Okay, this one I am going to delete it. So we have just created a basic navbar, and let's check what it looks like. Go to resources, and in the main, so partials, and under views, let's create a new file. Name it testblade.php, and now we will extend our layouts, which is app.blade, sorry, main.blade, and so we can extend extends layouts dot main, and here we will include use our sections section, which is a content, and we have to end this section. Okay, and to see in a browser, so we have to route it to our test.blade, and we can find our route, which is a web.php, and here you can also find in the routes web.php. So basic route is going to, we are getting our root directory, and which is we are using giving a closure functions, and this closure function we are returning our blade. So this time we will return a test to look our navbar how it looks and see what files are included. So this file is now, this navbar is looking like this. So this is a brand and this is the list. Okay, so change it back to welcome. Okay, close it and close it test and navbar. So one is required for our farm, and one is li list item for logo, and one list item is for profile drop down list. Okay, we are required 3 list items. Okay, li first, and here will go a farm. Okay, li, here we will set our image, and this li will set our profile. Okay, let's see if once web.php and test. So we have a farm image profile. Okay, you can see we have included our favicon icon. Here is displaying favicon icon, and we can control you to see our files are included. So favicon is included, bootstrap is included, css style order included, so which is a basic style, and here we have a body. Under that body we have a navbar and container. So our div class container. So I think something wrong with our layouts. So this container and this div, something going wrong. So this is a navbar container, and let's check our main. Okay, so this container is separate and this container is separate. Here we get errors, content, footer. Okay, I think we are going right. Okay, let's include our basic farm that we will use for search. So under li, quickly create a farm action action null method. We are not using any method yet. And role is equal to search, and class is navbar farm and navbar left. And in this farm we are just required a input type, input we create a div and class farm group. Under this div required input type text, class farm control. So it will set the margin of input according to the default farm control size. Name search and placeholder that show the text, which is a search. Okay, under that div we required a button, button type submit, and style, let's give to some inline styling, style padding 6 pixel. So you can use a style.css file to give name, keep it the name any class. So and by id or class you can access it in the style. So I am doing an inline styling. So I will do a lot of inline styling in this application. So left and padding left, top and bottom, and left and right 10 pixel, 10 pixel, class button default. Okay, and we will use icon class fa font awesome search. Okay, we have not yet included our font awesome. We will include it. Okay, this is our farm, and how many font awesome search. Or let's close this. This is using bootstrap font awesome. So we have a search and search icon. This is a okay. In image, let's give a default image, and we will set in when we progress our application. So image source, so source is img, and image is favicon.png that we are using in the favicon. So let's set the image class image rounded, and avatar, let's set the height of the image 40 pixel, let's set style position of the image relative, and margin top 0 pixel, 0 pixel, margin right, so 5 pixel, and width of the image, width of the image, let's 30 pixel, width 32 pixel. Okay, let's see. So we have an image, and we have a margin top and margin right and margin. So the image is set. Okay, let's create. Uh, so we will make a dynamic image when we go, and that's time to just set our layout and just setting of static data. So we will make it dynamic. Okay, in the profile, uh, we a list item we have required because it will be a drop down list, and we will require another unordered list. So in this unordered list we will set the class of unordered list of this drop down menu. So drop down menu, and also they will set a list item for class of list item drop down. So drop down, and let's check in our browser. So drop down. Okay, let's create a list item and anchor tag. We will require a three. So three list item, and one is for name, profile, profile